Hello, this is Mrs. Neubauer, and let's work on our penmanship. So, which two letters of the alphabet are nothing? M, T. Okay, so our lesson goal number 17 is you're going to write letters next to each other to form words. Now we've done this before after our lowercase, but we're going to now have uppercase letters to practice because it's all about practicing letters, get that memory, get the muscle memory, and we'll be good to go when we're done with our P is for Prince class. So just recall, if you remember from that lesson, number 10, lesson number 10, just double checking. Okay, so I have two examples. You can see the example at the top. If I have my word ask, do you see how there's just like too much space? It's too wide. So it doesn't really form a word. I mean, they're beautiful letters and you're beautiful prints, but we have to make it so it forms a word. So remember with our letter spacing, we want to have it just right. So you see our capital A here, a little space. We have our S, a little space, and our K. Definitely, you can see that it's the word ask. So that's the goal. The goal is to try to get our letters together to make more of a word. And we're going to continue. So each word is going to have an uppercase letter, and then we'll have the lowercase too. So you're going to continue to practice not just your 26 letters, but your 52 letters, because you have 52, because 26 are lowercase, 26 are uppercase. Okay, so if you haven't already, make sure you're giving me L. I'm going to switch over the camera. Head straight, shoulders back, back's nice and straight, and your L is your hands on a nice writing surface. Good posture, good penmanship habits. Okay, I'm going to switch over. If you haven't already, make sure you grab your pen, or if you're using a pencil, that's okay. I always like to write in pen. I'll make sure you have your sheet number 17A, letter spacing with alphabet, where capital A, lowercase, capital Z, lowercase words. So we aren't going to do the large right now. Actually, we're just going to start right away with the medium. So we're already working down, and basically we're going to trace over the lowercase letters, and then you're going to try the words on your own. Now there is also, we're going to work on 17B and 17C, and there is a lot of sheets for today because we're going through the entire 26 letters for each size. Okay, so just like I had on my sheet, we have a word ask. So we're going to start tracing the two right away. Got a lot of A's, S. Remember that was original? Definitely original letter. There's no other letter that has S. And we have our K. Okay, that was not meant to be a pun. A, capital A, remember we're doing words, so try to do about a letter space in between when you're practicing. We're going to be doing sentences soon, so don't you worry, we're going to get more words together. Word spacing is definitely coming up. Okay, so you want to leave a little space here, and same thing. Got our capital A, all on your own. We have our S. Make sure you have a little space and you'll get used to it. If you have a little bit too much space, that's okay. The next one, try to do less space. And then the words that start all on the left are the letters that start on the left are the easiest, because you know that I have that much space to go, so that's good. Okay, then you're going to continue to write to the end. If you want to do that now, you can press pause. Otherwise, we're going to start on box. So we just have 3 letter words pretty much for our letter spacing. No real theme for letters on the medium size. All right, B, got our curves. We got our circle for our O. And X is those diagonals that cross in the center. Letter space and another. Okay, and you're going to try it on your own. So leave, well, because we have the dashed line still, leave about 2 to 3 in between. It's probably good. 2.5 might be better, but that's pretty good size. Make sure you know that those two words are not together, so that's why we leave a space. Good. And keep going. All right, so keep working through. This is going to be medium words. You have lots of words here. Your second sheet for 17A, we have N through W. And then we have 3 sheets for this one because I couldn't fit them all on here, so I had to make another one. We have X, Y, and Z, and some space if you just want to practice. Okay, so that's going to be a lot. This is another lesson where you're going to be probably working for a few days on. The next part is to start. Oh, I also included in a blank sheet for you. So if you just wanted to start writing, you can use it for maybe an assignment that you have. It's up to you. Okay, the next one is to work on small. So this time our theme is fruit. We have different fruit. So if you haven't had to sound the words out, maybe just use your sounding out of words, your phonics, different words. So we're going to do the same thing where you're going to trace over your small words. P, those are circle cousin P, L, and our circle sibling E. Good. So you're going to do that and do the same thing like you did for your medium, but this time it's small. So once you do a few words, work on the next one, and the next one, and the next one, and the next one. The second sheet goes from N through Z. N through Z. And I had to find some words from a different language for the V, the X, and the Y are from other languages, but they are fruit. So, okay, when you're done with that, I also have a small blank sheet if you need that. You want to practice writing. You write lyrics to a song or maybe a poem, or you want to write anything. It's up to you. And the last one for today, I know I have a lot. Actually, you're going to work on this probably for a few days, is to go over U.S. states and capitals. So same thing. Now we have our wide rule. Remember, that's the goal. Start with Alaska. Okay, hopefully by now you've been doing some wide rule. You're feeling more confident. You're staying in the lines. And the letter space. Try it 2 times. It's always good to trace. It's a lot easier to write the wide rule, but it's harder sometimes to control it. So once you get that control down, it'll be a lot better. And then leave a letter space and try it on your own. So slow down when you try it on your own. You're not trying to speed through it. Slow and control, as they say. Until you have good letters, then you can work a little bit faster, a little bit faster, a little bit faster. Good. So you got Alaska. And then you're going to go through the T, and the second page is Utah through Zion. Don't have a U.S. state with a Z, but we do have a city. So, and then I also included blank wide rule sizes if you want to practice some more. Okay, so today it was a lot. I'm just going to go over it. Basically, you're going to work on your medium first. Trying to get them all to see the difference. 1 second. All right, here's our medium. So medium was the first one. It was just the 3-letter words. Then we have the fruit theme for your small. So a lot of longer words in there, not 3 letters. And then the last one was the U.S. states and cities. So you can see the sizing starting off, going a little smaller and the smallest. So just 3. Just 3, right, Miss Neubauer? It's okay, it's just 3. So you might take a day, maybe 2 days. You could focus on medium one day, maybe small the next, and then wide rule another day. So this could be a 3-day lesson, depending on how you're doing with your letters. And then if you're still struggling with some letters, just go back and print off other lessons, and that would help too. Okay, well, this was a tough lesson. You're doing a lot in this lesson, so you really need to give yourself some positive encouragement. Tap on the back, a little high five. You're like, yes, I'm getting my penmanship down. I'm just gonna do it. Okay, so remember our goal was to write letters next to each other to form words, and we're working a little bit on not only letter spacing, but also word spacing. And you have 3 sets to choose from, so you got plenty to keep practicing. And remember, it is progress,